Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get busy with the quizzy? It's Ted Hanky'S Proper Class Quiz Night. Please give a warm welcome to your host and ultimate flange magnet, Ted Hanky.
Hello! Welcome! You're welcome. Welcome to Ted Hanky'S Proper Class Quiz Night here on the online Facebook platform and that. And I think it's going out to, I think it's going out to YouTube, Twitch, whatever the hell that is. I've never even heard of that. And some others as well. Oh, knows, it could be going worldwide. If you're watching worldwide, leave a comment, you know what I mean? We bring it up on screen and we'll give you the shout out and that. But if you're not, and you are just watching it in your daft living room in Stockton or anywhere like that, you can just say hello in the comments section and we'll also, bring them up on screen. It's how it works. So this is a quiz, an online quiz, made especially for you by me and some celebrities and minor celebrities and local legends as well. I hope they don't mind me calling them minor celebrities. I'm not even at that standard. So the plan is we're going to raise some money for the NHS. So the people who bought tickets to take part in the quiz, they've already contributed to the NHS and they are going to be playing the game live on their handsets to hopefully win a cash prize. That's correct. If you've not figured this out already, you do need to have a handset or a device to play the game on, and you need to be able to watch it on something else. Some people, like the Scruffers do, they just sort of like cast it onto the big, massive stolen TVs from Bright House and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's up to you. I'm not bothered what you do, as long as you get involved and have a laugh and that. It's going to be good fun. So, like I say, I've got a load of celebrity questions. The quiz should last around about 45 minutes to an hour. Jord Losman there is watching from Norway. Prestige worldwide. Very good, George. Lovely picture there with your young lad. Very nice. I think it's a lad. I might be wrong. I don't know. So thank you very much to everybody who has bought a ticket and who's contributed. We will be able to make donations if you are just watching online for free, like a scruffer. It means you can't enter the quiz, you can't physically play the quiz on your phone, and it means you can't compete for the whopping cash prize as well. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to go through a series of quiz questions on the screen, okay? They are going to be timed, right? So the quicker you answer, the higher you climb in the leaderboard. It's an automated leaderboard, okay? I hope you're listening at home. If your lad's talking or your lass is piping on, tell her to shut up because this is important. These are the rules, you know what I mean? Right? So the quicker you answer it, the quicker the more points you accumulate, right? Okay. There's going to be a mixture of me asking questions. They're all going to be multiple choice. And then there's going to be a mixture of videos recorded kindly by celebrities, minor celebrities and local legends. So it's as easy as shit, you know what I mean? There will be a little bit of bad language. I do apologise. So if I do offend someone, soz. But there'll be no nudity. I promise you that. So that's good, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we are going to move over to the very first question in a moment. Now, as soon as I press this start game button, as you can see, there, I don't know what I'm pointing at. I'll press the start game button and the game will start. I'm currently watching how many users are connected. It's not enough at the moment. There's people dropping off, there's people dropping on. So I'm just going to waffle on a little bit until we get that up to an optimum number, and then we can start the quiz properly. So what will happen is there'll be a 3, 2, 1 countdown on your device, and then the first question will come up. And what I'll do is I'll pause that question, I'll ask it, and then I'll restart the time. So you've got 10 seconds to select your answer, and then we reveal the answer after that. It's just dead simple, you know what I mean? So, look, if you've joined the quiz late, I'm sorry. The instructions were in the email confirmation where you get a link, a separate link, to be able to play the quiz. Now, a lot of people don't read, do they? Dozy, nosy buggers, you know what I mean? They're just like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and get a ticket for Ted's quiz, aren't I? And it's just going to magically come on the TV and that, and then I'm going to win some money and buy our lass a bloody rampant rabbit. Doesn't work like that, mate. You've got to read, you've got to understand the rules, and I've done enough promo and videos and messages over the past few weeks to drum it into your big daft heads. So, on that notice, we are going to start the quiz now, okay? So bear with me while we just get used to this fantastic technology. I'm going to press the start the quiz button and we'll see what happens here. Oh, we're counting down and I'm going to pause it. Right? And I'm just going to do a little tweak to my system to see what that does. Right, okie doke. So you can see there the first question, right? Here we go. In EastEnders, which one of these ladies has Phil Mitchell not banged? Now, you see these questions, I think we need to start on a popular soap. These first 5 questions are going to be TV questions. Then we're going to have some music questions, 5 questions, music questions. We're going to have 5 sport questions. We're going to have 5 film questions. And then we're going to have 5 sort of general knowledge mix mash questions as well. 25 questions. Like I say, there's going to be a leaderboard. Tallying up how you're doing, and I'll bring that up every now and again, and we'll stop and have a chat every now and again if we want to. It's easy, it's up to us, you know what I mean? So, right, here goes your first question. I'm going to start the time in a moment. So in EastEnders, which one of these ladies has Phil Mitchell not banged? Is it Sharon, little legs, big face? Shirley, looks like Zelda from Terror Arcs? Denise, it was quite tasty for an older bird? Or Honey, who's quite dim, but you still would like. Right, we're starting there. Select your answers on your devices there. Some really fast answers there. Well done. Palmo time, the Evans Squawker. Very good. Oh, brilliant. Right. I do give you a little bit of time there to think because I'm going to reveal the answer in a moment. So, who was it? Let's have a look. Oh, it was Honey, but you still would like, wouldn't it? So there you can see that's how it works. Some of you actually did select Denise, but Phil did actually penetrate Denise. He did, yeah. It was a one-night stand. They regretted it. She regretted it. And she thought she was pregnant by him at one point. So, yeah, there you go. And as you can see there, that's a very likeable picture of Phil Mitchell. Okay, so you get the general idea. I'm going to do another quick question before we move on to the harder ones, just to get you in the flavour. I hope you're having a drink tonight. That's not a pint of piss, by the way. That is a flat Foster's. So... it's fucking horrible. Right, okay, we're going to move on to the next question. So... oh, it's scary, isn't it? Right, next question. Okay. Which of these TV shows does former footballer Dion Dublin host? Right? Here we go. Is it Holmes Under the Hammer? Is it Homos Under the Wanger? I didn't write this. Is it Houses Beneath the Spanner? Or is it Dion Dublin's Ding Dong Donkey Dick? So select your answers now. Who do you think it is? What TV show does Dion Dublin host? The tough one, that, isn't it? He could have hosted them all. Oh, and we'll pause it just before the answer there. So you should have all got them in. I just want to say a big thank you to some of the people who bought tickets tonight and put me in touch with some of these wonderful celebrities who sent through some video questions as well. So thank you very much. I know you're watching. It is appreciated. Yeah. Right. Let's look at the answer. This always amuses me if some people, like the dozy ones, pick the wrong answers. So what does he present? Wow, 100% you got it right. Well done. That's right. Arms Under the Hammer, although he is rumoured to be young like a donkey. So he could have presented any of the other 3 there. Okay, so we are going to move on to our first video question. It's exciting. I know I've got a proper bonk on about it. You can't see it at the moment. So let's have a look. Oh, it's from. Hang on a minute. We'll get this answer. I'm just getting used to this technology. Bear with us, man. Right. Okie doke. So the first question is from Steve Cram. Can we play the video, Mr. Joe Pitman?
Hi guys, Steve Cram here. 1985 was a great year for me. I broke 3 world records, but I also took part in a quirky event, the Royal It's a Knockout. Lots of celebs, it was great fun, but which member of the royal family was the overall organiser?
There you go. So we're going to start it off there. Which royal was the organiser of the 1985 The Royal It's a Knockout? Prince Charles, Prince Philip, Prince Andrew, or Prince Derek? Select away. Select away. If anyone is Googling, I will find out and I will come round your house and I will deeply teabag you. So don't be Googling, don't be cheating. Just don't be cheating, you Doyles, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get Steve to record the answer, but he did tell me. So the correct answer is going to come up now on your screen, and it was Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, eh? Oh, God. Wonder what the after party was like. We won't go into that. We won't go into that. I'm good to see that none of you picked the little known Prince Derek there, who is real and lives in Emlinton. So just there you go. We'll have a little look at the leaderboard after the first 3 questions there. You see down there? Oh, we've got the Vandenbracks there, top with 22 points. Squawker 19, Evans 16, Duncan, Big Duncan there 15, and Palmo time 15. So that's your top 5 players there. And that's how the leaderboard works. How impressive is that? You know what I mean? Right then. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next question. Now, I forgot what the questions are. So it's always a surprise to me as well. You know what I mean? So let's have a look. Here we go. After 3 seconds, it will bring up the question. Right. What is the highest rated TV series on IMDb's top 250? Okay. Is it The Wire, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, or The Sopranos? What is the highest TV series on the IMDb top 250 TV series list? Oh, they're all fantastic. Love them all. But who is it? I just don't know. I don't know. Okay. Are you ready for your answer? Just imagine you're all at home now going, yes, Ted, fucking give it to me. And I will. Here we go. And the correct answer in at number 1 is, in fact, Breaking Bad, as you can see there. Look at that. How impressive is that? You can see there that Game of Thrones was close there. It was almost, you went 50-50, like you're there. And Sopranos, Breaking Bad's number 1. Game of Thrones is number 2. And Chernobyl is actually number 3. That's why you never go for a date near a nuclear power plant, because Chernobyl fall off. Okay, that's a bad joke, I know. Right, so we're going to move on to the final question of the TV round. Question number 5. Here it comes. Right, it's Ted's tune. All right, I'm going to sing you a theme tune, right, from a very popular TV program, and I want you to guess what it is. Now, I might get some of the words wrong because I'm a bit shit, but that's just it, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, here we go. You must have seen the movie, you must have read the book. He's a yellow birdie feline, so take a second look. He knows everything about nothing, and not too much about that. But if you know someone who knows someone, then you must know, is it Roland Rat? Is it Big Fat Pat? Or is it Henry's cat? Answer away. Must have seen the movie, you must have read the book. Oh, hopefully you've all got your answers in there. I'll just have a swig of my mucky beer. Good. Right, let's see if you got it right. I think it's easy, that. If you know your 80s cartoons, you should have this right. And the correct one is Henry's cat. Oh, my God. 50% of you went with Roland Rat because it rhymed. But Big Fat Pat rhymed as well. So why didn't you pick that one, you Doyles? You know what I mean? So very good there. So the end of that round sees the Vandenbracks ahead there with 30 points. Duncan's, he's coming up the rear there, which I've heard he likes to do, in second place with 28 points. Squawker, 26 points. Quizzy Rascal, 25 points. And Palmo Time at 21 points there. A couple of you dropped out of the top 5 there, but there's still so much to play for. 20 more questions to go, you know what I mean? So you see there, bottom on screen there, if you are just playing along at home and you've not bought a quiz ticket, please donate. All of the funds tonight are going to the NHS. You know, the last quiz we did, we raised quite a bit of money from donations, which is really nice of you. Even if it's just 50 pence, a pound, I don't know, a grand, do that. I'll take a little skim off that one, though, if the grand. You know what I mean? I've worked hard on this. But you know, it all goes to the charity. So this link is now posted in the comments where you're all commenting and stuff like that. And you can make a donation. It's much appreciated. What I find is the more people get pissed, the more they donate. So get pissed. Have we got any nice comments, Mr. Joe Pittman, that you'd like to bring up on the screen before I start the next round, the music round? Anyone saying any nice stuff? Breaking Wind, that'd be great, wouldn't it? That one, that'd be a great show. That, yeah. Or are you just telling us what you're doing there, Richard? I know you're abroad at the moment. Solace there is watching from work. Very excited. I like that. So we talk. Solace, I've met him. Peter Linguini. Sexy Russell. Oh, cheers, mate. I am a handsome fan, mate. And when you're going to get that abandoned church renovated and invite me around for a gig? That's what I want to know, Russell. Doyle. Lovely, yeah. Evening, Ted, up the Borough. Damn right there, Graham. Cheers, mate. There we go. I hope you're all having a nice time during these tough lockdown times. You know what I mean? I am. I can't stop tugging. So, and it's great, really good exercise and sexual stimulation. So bear that in mind. Feel free to go for one. Now, I don't know, do it. Right, we're going to start the music round. The music round is coming up, okay? So, I'm excited. Here we go. Here's your first question of the music round. Fingers at the ready. Okay, right. It's Daft Dean Moore's question. Can we play the video, please?
You know the Billy Ocean song? Get out of my dreams, get into my car. Do you reckon he had third-party car insurance, or he was fully comprehensive, and do you reckon it was a petrol or a diesel? Love you, Ted. Keep up the great work. Up the borough.
Up the borough indeed, Dean. Dean Moore there, Middlesbrough comedian. He's daft as a brush. So his question was, I'll repeat that, is, did Billy Ocean have third-party insurance or fully comp when he was saying, get out of my, that one, and was it a petrol or a diesel? So you'd have 4 options. Is he fully comp with a 1.1 petrol, third-party with a 1.1 petrol, fully comp with a 2-litre diesel, or third-party with a 2-litre diesel? It's just a daft question. Just have a guess. No one knows the answer. These are the type of questions that determine who the proper clever quizzy bastards are and who the lucky devils are as well. So I love it, mate, you know what I mean? Right, we're going to pause that there while Dean plays us the answer. What is the answer, Daft Dean Moore? That's a cue for a video, Mr. Joe Pittman. Oh, he's fell asleep. Mr. Joe Pittman, are you there? Playing the next quiz answer. Kane, I'm giving you.
And the answer to the Billy Ocean question was, he's fully comprehensive, and it's a 1.1 petrol, micro, low insurance group. Happy isolating, whatever you. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, and keep up the great work.
There you go. Thank you for catching up with us there, Mr. Joe Pittman. So you've seen there the correct answer. So we'll just confirm that on the screen there. It was fully comp 1.1 petrol. Amazing that a lot of you actually went for fully comp 2-litre diesel. I think Billy Ocean does care about the environment, and that's why he called himself Billy Ocean, not Billy Pollution. Right, okie doke. So that is the first question of the music round. The next one is a question for me. Here we go. Right, the 90s were great for indie music, but which one of these bands had the most UK top singles in the 1990s? That's my brother Bill there, by the way. So the 90s was great for indie music. Which of these bands had the most UK top 10 singles in the 90s? Right, no Googling. Was it Blur, the verb pulp or suede? You may choose your answers wisely. Oh, we're stopping there. We are stopping there. Who is it? I'm a big indie fan, as you can tell from my daft haircut. Who was it? The correct answer was, of course, Blur. And a lot of you went with Blur there. A lot of you did go with Pulp as well, who were fantastic. You can see there, Blur had 10 top 10s in the 90s. Verve had 3, Pulp had 5, Suede had 8. Oasis also had 10, but I was going to put them in the answers, but it won't let you have the same answer twice, so I had to remove them. Sorry, but if I'd have put Oasis in there, I reckon you all would have picked Oasis. So well done to the 83.3% of you who picked Blur there. Very good. So we are going to go to our next video question next of all, right? This is from a fantastic local brothers called Luke and Mark Evans, the Evans brothers. They are absolutely fantastic, and they've recorded a little song for us here. So watch the song and look out for the question at the end. If you'd like to play the song, Mr. Joe Pitman.
Hi Ted, it's the Evans brothers here. I'm Luke. And I'm Mark. Thank you very much for having us be part of your proper class quiz night. It's for a great cause, so thank you to everyone who's watching as well and donating. We're going to do 90 seconds of a song, and then Mark's going to ask a question about it. Good luck, everyone. Here you are. Ready, Luke? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've Just Seen a Face by the Beatles, and what we would like to know is what Beatles album was that song from? Thanks everyone. Thank you. Bye.
The Evans brothers there, and they are asking the question. We'll bring it up onto the screen there. Great song, by the way. Mark and Luke played us I've Just Seen a Face by the Beatles, but what Beatles album is that song from? Is it from the White Album, Sgt. Pepper's, Help, or the other one where they're all proper off the tits and drugs and that? So, pick your answer now. Which album is that song from? What a beautiful song, and what a wonderfully well-sang song from the Evans brothers there. Thank you very much. Oh, I stopped it just in time there. Again, we didn't get the chance to record the answer there because they were too busy, like cleaning the instruments and that. But I do know the answer. I just want to say thank you very much, lads, for recording that for us. Really much appreciated. Two very talented musicians from around the Stockton area, so look them up and keep an eye out for them when we're allowed to go out and get drunk and dance again. So there you go. Right, let's have a look at the answer. Which album is it from? Oh, mixed bag there, but as you can see, it is from the album Help there. And if you've never noticed before, Big Ted is a big Beatles fan there, as you can see. I've got them all over my arms and that, you know what I mean? So that just shows how cool I am. Yeah, I know. So there you go. If you selected Help, well done. 45.5% of you did. And a number of you didn't. So swiftly, let's move on to our next question. You're enjoying the quiz, I am. Right. Which British 1980s pop group took their name from a mad scientist in the movie Barbarella with the very, very flange-tastic Jane Fonda there? Look at that. Is it Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran, Erasure, or Shalimar? Answer now, or forever hold your peace. I'll let her hold my pigs. Bloody hell, have you seen her? Whew. Okay, answers are in. Answers are in. So, which British 1980s pop group took their name from a mad scientist in the movie Barbarella? Barbarella. Not even funny. And the correct answer is, of course, the mighty Duran Duran. Some of you did choose Erasure. Some of you did choose Spandau Ballet. And nobody chose Shalimar. I think that sounds a lot like the villain. But yeah, it was Duran Duran was the mad scientist. Very good. We're going to move quickly on now to our next music-based question. And this is from one of my all-time favourite comedians on the circuit. I've gigged with him before in Middlesbrough. He's an absolute pleasure. He's so funny. He's very handsome, which really annoys me. He's very intelligent. He has sell-out Edinburgh shows every year. I can't believe he's not on the telly because he should be. He's my absolute fave. So this is actually a music question from the legend that is Troy Hawk. Please play it, Mr. Joe Pittman.
Hello there, Ted. Troy Hawk. Hope you get on well up there in the boiler, you dog bastard. I've got a question for your quiz. Now, we're going to go with pop music. Pop music, are you ready? The keen of mind, sharp of ears and eyes. Let's all get in the zone here, all right? Here's one. My question is this. Who was the first Western music artist? Not country and Western. First Western, from the Western world. Who was the first Western musical artist to be allowed to perform live in China?
So, Troy Hawk there. Who was the first Western musician or musical artist to be allowed to perform live in China? Was it Michael Jackson, Black Lace, Tom Jones, or Wham? Answer away. I've seen in some of the comments that some of you are having technical problems. Are you leaving it until the last minute to answer? Because I do stop it on the last second. So if you're leaving it to the last second and it freezes, that's why I give you 11 seconds. So you still have 10 seconds to answer there. So I do apologise. If it is technical problems, I'm sorry. If you're going to ask for a refund, then you're not taking that money from me. You're taking it from all the nurses who don't have soap. Just remember that. Right, so let's have a look at the answer. Please play us the answer. Lovely Troy Hawk. Thank you, Mr. Joe Pittman.
The answer, of course, the correct answer is Wham. Of course it bloody is. If you don't know, Wham were the same as Illuminati in Scrabble. They were lizards this whole time. Another interesting fact, Wham is an anagram of Mao. What?
I love him. He's so handsome, isn't he? I'd love to Frenchie him. I really would. Right, let's have a look if you got this correct. I hope you did. Oh, a lot of you have got it correct. 50% of you got it correct there. That's very good. With a large amount of you choosing Tom Jones there, thinking that because he was the oldest long-serving artist, that this was the correct answer. But no, it was actually 1985. They wouldn't allow anyone from the Western world over to play music to the people of China until 1985. And Wham did it. Huh? Look at that. Right. Okay, next question. We're now approaching 9:30. That is the end of the music round. We've got a couple more rounds to go, which is class. Let's have a look at the leaders board. The Vanden Brack storming away there with 67 points. Don't worry, look how fast they've moved in 5 questions, so you can still catch them up. Squawker 45, Quizzy Rascal 42, Duncan he's dropped down there 41, and the Evans have crept back up there with 34. Still all to play for, you know what I mean? Got a cash prize here of 50 quid going your way. I also want to point out, if you do win tonight, you can, it's optional, you can come onto the screen with me while I virtually present you the award in the virtual studio, so we can bring your face up off your forward camera into here. Mr. Joke Pitman will send you a link. All you do is click that link, and then you can join me in the chat room if you win. I hope that doesn't put you off, like, and you start answering wrongly on purpose. But it means you can come on the show with me, and I can present you the prize, and you'll be crowned quiz champions, and that. It just makes it a bit more fun, and maybe an incentive to come and appear on screen with me. All right. Right. So, have we had any other nice questions, Mr. Joe Pitman? Anything you want to bring up on screen that might, make me a bit moist? Let's have a look. I'm saying, Ted the pie with crimper teeth. I don't know what that means. Are you saying I use my teeth to crimp the crusts of pie? Just because I'll find out where you live and I'll bite your nose off. I really will, I will. But I'm assuming he's just being light-hearted. Richard James Thomas, hoof. Mitch Woods, have you told your missus what a marrow is there? I believe Richard is watching abroad. Top fan there. Very good. Let's have my wife has never heard the word Doyle before. So we're learning linguistics tonight as well. Mitch, tell your lass she's a lovely piece of flange. See if she knows what that is. Daniel Campion there. Ted, such a better quiz. I assume you mean quiz there. Compared to the Only Fools and Horses quiz, theirs was a pile of white dog shit, which is quite a good 80s reference there, Daniel, because you don't get that anymore, do you? Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. We're halfway through. It's great. I'm sweating like a bitch, but who cares? Let's have some more fun. So we're going to move on to the sport round. Oh, I've got some great sport questions coming up for you now. The first one is from a lovely young man who was on the 2009 Apprentice show with Alan Sugars. So if you recognise him, this is the very nice James McQuillan. Please play the question from James.
Hi, Ted. Celtic were the first British club to win the European Cup when they beat Inter Milan 2-1 in Lisbon. But in which year did they accomplish this fabulous achievement?
And there he is there when he was on The Apprentice, and I believe he was on with some lad from the borough called Rocky, who owns like Hungry Jacks or something like that. But yeah, so Celtic were the first British club to win the European Cup, but in what year? No Googling. Was it 1970, 1982, 1967 or 1959? Select your answer, football fans. Oh, you're all getting in there fast. That's good. Quickly select. Well done, Sedgwick. You got in there. Pause it there. Oh, right. I think you got in there. Can we play the correct answer, please?
The answer is 1967.
Thank you very much, James, from The Apprentice there. Yeah, 1967. How many of you got that right? Quite a lot of you got that right there. Nearly 82% of you got that right. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. I think this is a question from me. It is, yeah. How many days did the longest recorded test match cricket? You can see there's Fat Billy playing. How long did it last for, right? Was it 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, or 3 months? Because cricket's cack and boring. Choose away. Oh, I don't know cricket. Don't worry if you get this wrong. It's crap. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. Let's have a look at the correct answer then. It was, in fact, 9 days. That's right. Yeah, England v South Africa in 1939. Wow, that's imagine playing cricket for 9 days. I can't even watch it for 9 minutes. Shit. Right, we're going to go to our next video question. This is from Middlesbrough footballing legend. You might recognise his voice because he talks like this up the butter and that. It is Neil Maddison. Maddo, play the clip.
Alright Ted, it's Maddo. I'm a local lad from Darlow. I played football for Southampton, the mighty Borough, and Darlow for most of my footballing career, and I've never lost my accent. My question is this: as a tough tackling midfielder, how many times was I shown the red card?
Oh, there we are. There's Maddo there. You're doing a Brucich in there. You good guy. Yeah, good goal. How many red cards has Maddo received? Is it 2, 5, none, or 7 in his pro career? Pick an answer. How many red cards has Maddo received in his pro football career? It's a tough one, that. Tough one, because he's a tough tackling midfielder, isn't he? Could go either way. Yeah. Can we see the answer, please?
And the answer is none. But I did manage 11 yellow cards. I did get sent off once though in a reserve match for the Borough. It was against Everton at Billingham St Donius. Last man, I was playing centre half. He was clean through, hacked him down. Had to be done. Won the game 1-0. Up the Borough.
Man, do you know what? When I edited that, I didn't watch the rest of that, and I just sort of stopped it at when he said none. I didn't realise all that as well. You get some extra facts there. That's got to be worth the donation, hasn't it? Think of it, yeah, to the NHS. So yeah, the correct answer. He's not been sent off once in his professional career. How mad's that? You would think, like, I don't know, he'd have tripped a few people over with that chin. You know what I mean? So quite a lot of you have went for none there, but a lot of you went for 2, you know, thinking, he's had the odd 1 or 2. Even me on the Sunday leagues had 27, you know what I mean, Ted the Tackler, but Tenacious Ted, sometimes known as, Ted the Toucher. Yeah, so well done, Maddo. Right, let's look at our next question, question 14. Here it is. Which of these professional boxers, right, is the only one to lose a professional fight? The other 3 fighters remain undefeated. You can see he's getting his proper lugs boxed in there like that lad on the picture, isn't he? Doyle. Right. Is it Floyd Mayweather, Anthony Joshua, Rocky Marciano, or Joe Calzaghe? Which one of those fighters has lost a fight? Yeah, I think that's easy, that one, you know what I mean? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the answers. What do you think it is? I think you'll all get this right. Oh, no. Not all of you. That's right. Anthony Joshua lost one recently, didn't he? That little Danny DeVito bloke. So, yeah. Rocky Marciano was undefeated with about 43, 49 wins, something like that, but he died in a plane crash when he was 45. Joe Calzaghe, again, undefeated, retired, undisputed. And Floyd Mayweather, still undefeated, and he came out of retirement to fight Conor McGregor and won that as well. So I think he's got 49 or 50 wins as well. So, you know what I mean? I know me boxing, just don't start with me. If you see me out downtown, like in Goldie's or anywhere like that, just bear in mind that I will fucking bang you out if you start us, right? Bear that in mind. I'm not lying. This is a serious moment, right? I'm glad we got that message across. Right, we're going to go to our next question after that serious point. Okay. Oh, this is a wonderful, wonderful question from a wonderful, wonderful British Olympian. Okay, this is the lovely Alison Kirbishley. Please play the question.
Hi everyone, Alison Kirbishley here. My question to you, way back in 2000, I competed for Great Britain in the Sydney Olympics. But who was the highlight of the closing ceremony singing on top of a flip-flop?
Alison Kirbishley there. So, there she is running, look at that. In the 2000 Sydney Olympics, who closed the ceremony singing on top of a giant flip-flop? Was it Gandhi? Can't even know. Madonna or Crocodile Dundee, aka Paul Hogan? Choose your answer correctly there. Alison is obviously the wife of Steve Cram, and I got them both on a double whammy on this. They could have recorded it together, but I'm glad they didn't because I got 2 questions out of them. Very good there. Let's see who chose the right answers. She didn't give me an answer, so I've got the answer, and it is Kylie Minogue. Yeah, that's right. With 92% of you know you're Kylie. I bet the Evans brothers know Kylie, don't they? Right, we're gonna play the next question. Play the video, please. It's a question from Rocky Balboa.
Hey, yo, my name is Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little bit punchy, you know. In the film Rocky IV, what song does Apollo Creed come down to the ring to fight Ivan Drago? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you look a double of him. He's very handsome as well. What James Brown song does Apollo Creed walk to the ring to before fighting Ivan Drago? Is it Rimming in America, Sex Machine, Living in America, or Sexy Spleen? You choose the right answer. I don't know who writes these. I really don't. I like that one. I do. Oh, God. There we go. Women in America. Ow! Let's play the answer, please, Mr. Joe Pittman.
Yo! Yeah. If you said Coming to America by James Brown, yep, you right. Yeah. Rocky Balboa. Yo, Amanda! I got a new girlfriend now.
Put a bit of Clem on there, Rocky, like, hasn't he? Yeah, Amanda, his new girlfriend. He got it wrong. It's not Coming to America. That's the Eddie Murphy film, The Doyle. But if you chose Living in America, then you will have got the question right. And oh my God, some of you picked Sex Machine. Dun, 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 dun. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get on the scene like a sex machine. See, you get extras there. That's worth a donation to the NHS, surely, hasn't it? Come on, save your pizza money, what you're going to spend on a big, massive Domino's. I know what you like. You're all greedy gets, getting Parmos, pizzas and that. Let's buy a Parmo for a nurse. You know what I mean? Let's start hashtag Parmos for nurses. And you can donate there via that link that is in the comments underneath this live stream on Facebook. So please, come on, pull your fingers out. Come on. It'd be really nice. Yeah, good question that, and good, Rocky. I like that. Yeah, good. Let's go to question number 17. We're in the film round, if you didn't notice there by that Rocky question. So what is the next film question? Okay. Oh, it's Ted's movie scene. What film is Ted acting out a scene from here? Right. Let me just get myself. Let me get myself in character. Hang on. Hey, it's Benny Blanco from the box. You know, he won't pay. Fuck Benny Blanco. Fuck Benny Blanco. You think you're me? You ain't me. You little jive ass, purse snatching motherfucker. There we go. I'm back in the room there. So, was that a clip from The Godfather, Carlito's Way, or Scarface? It was a very convincing Al Pacino. I do look a lot like him. Please choose. Fuck Benny Blanco. I was going to do the Devil's Advocate where he goes, "I'm a surprise, Kevin. I'm a hand up Mona Lisa's skirt. Little old me. Fucking her." Sorry, went a bit rude there. I know. I just love getting into Pacino mode. I really do. I love it. So the correct answer is, I'm sure all of you got this right. It is, of course, the wonderful Carlito's Way with Carlito Brigante. Or some of you went for The Godfather, and a lot of you went for Scarface. Scarface is a bit more, doing a Cuban technique. That was bad. I can't do it. All right. But I think I did a good effort there. Yeah. Okay, but we do have another beautiful celebrity for you for our next question. This is the incredibly charming, handsome, and fit as Matthew McConaughey. Please play the video.
Hello, y'all. Hope y'all good. Taking it easy, staying safe. I know that's what I'm doing. I'm just at home now, self-isolating, having myself a nice pot of gumbo. Ted, my good man, thanks for getting in touch with me. Pleasure to do this tonight. Raise some money for those in need. I must say, Ted, saw a picture of your Julie. That is one fine lady. I do like a lady with a big caboose. So my question for y'all tonight is this. People think that just my movies a lot of the time are just me with my shirt off, showing off my abs. But I've done a lot of movies with a lot of great directors, believe it or not, where I really have to act. So, my question is this. I did a movie with the great director himself, Mr. Steven Spielberg. My question is, what was the name of that movie?
Oh, yeah, sorry. What was the name of the Steven Spielberg movie that Matthew McConaughey starred in? The very handsome Matthew McConaughey. Look at him banging me like. Was it The Goonies, Amistad, Catch Me If You Can, or Jewel? Please select now, which is a tough one if you're not a massive. Oh, pardon me. Matthew McConaughey fan. You might not know. There we go. Cut that off last second to go. Okay, can we have the answer, please, Joe Bollock?
The correct answer, y'all, was Amistad. Take care, everybody, and Ted, look after that fine lady. Ooh.
She wouldn't have any of him. My Jolie, big fat Jolie. She dated McConaughey's too. You know, she likes it a bit rough. She like I'm a bit of a biter when we're doing like a back scuttle and that. Sorry, a bit too much information. The correct answer is, of course, Amistad. And I think a lot of you got that right. Yeah, over half of you got that right. So well done. Some of you want to catch me if you can. I'm going to be getting him confused with the other handsome guy in that, which is Leonardo DiCaprio. Went on with your voice there, sorry. Right, okay, we're going to move on to our next question, question 19. We're almost there, Matters. Oh, it's getting exciting. Oh, I'm buzzing. I really am. Right, what was the highest grossing movie in the 1980s? Quick off your fingers here. Was it Return of the Jedi, Ghostbusters, E.T. or Police Academy 4 Citizens on Patrol? Select your answer now or forever be a Doyle. It's a tough one, that, because they're all really high grossing films. I'd struggle with that, I really would. Yeah, tough. It's a tough one. Let's have a look at the correct answer, shall we? Correct answer was, of course, E.T. And a lot of you went for that. Was 75% of you. Very good indeed. Return of the Jedi was the second highest, so you were almost there. Ghostbusters was in the top 5, but yeah, it was E.T. With E.T. I think with about $369 million. I think, which is a lot of money back then. You know what I mean? You could donate some of that. I'm running out of material, sorry. Right, let's go to the next video question. This is from a good friend of mine. He's a comedian called James Bays, right? Very funny, handsome man. Looks a little bit like Tom Hardy. And when you tell him that, he gets a proper chuffy on, you know what I mean? He goes, oh, everyone thinks I look like Tom Hardy. And he's just sort of like proving it in this clip I'm going to show you. But I think he looks a bit like Tom Hardy if he had polio. So we're going to play. This is James Bays, and he does a show online. It's called James's budget musicals and movies. It was just music, but now it's movies as well. So let's see what his question is. Please play the clip.
Hello quizzers, welcome to lockdown week 974. It's James Bays here. Don't worry, you've still probably not heard of me. There have been times during this lockdown where even I don't know who I am, so I've just got incredibly drunk to make up for it. It's been fun. Hope you're enjoying the quiz tonight. So for those of you who are aware or are following me, I've got a thing called James's Budget Musicals and Movies now, because I ran out of musicals, so I started doing some movies. One of the movies that I do is one called Legend, where Tom Hardy, why do I call him Thomas Hardy when his name's not Thomas? Tom Hardy, he plays both Cray twins. In one of the famous scenes of this movie, Ronnie Cray, he's confronted by a gang and he calls one of them after a famous chef. So my question to you is, who is that chef?
Oh, so let's have a look at the question there. James Bays musicals and films. In the film Legend, Ronnie Cray, played by Tom Hardy, is confronted by a gang. What is the name of the famous chef he calls one of the gang members? Is it Fanny Craddock, Rami Haddock, Delia Smith, or Ophelia Myth? Answering the question. I love being childish, me. I really do. There we go. We're going to pause it there. You should have got your answers in. Here's James with the answer and maybe a little scene as well. Let's see.
Here's the scene. Let's get the answer. What's that? What do you think it is, Puff? It's a fucking tool, isn't it? No, it's not. That's a fucking rolling pin. Who are you? Fanny Craddock? What do you do with that? Bake me a cake, sing me a song, watch me light my fucking candles. So yeah, in case it wasn't clear from that, it's Fanny Craddock. Fanny.
Childish humour there, James. You didn't have to add that little funny bit at the end there. It was just, it's not needed. You know what I mean? So, so if you selected Fanny Craddock there, you selected correctly. And oh my God, look at that. We have got a pointless. Is that the right show? Is that the right show, Julie? No. You got 100% of you. Well done. Well done on that one. I'm proper chuffed. So we're going to move on to number 21 in a moment. That is going to move on to our general knowledge round. First of all, let's have a look at the leaderboard. As you can see there, the Vanden Bracks, they're only, 32 points clear. That can easily be done in this next round if they get some wrong. Squawker, Duncan, the Evans up there, well done. Cuzzy Rascal, I like that, well done. Any nice things from the viewers tonight, Kane? I seen something around somebody asking about his missus not knowing what a back scuttle is. Oh, yeah, here we are, yeah. Hi, Ted, I'm watching this with our man, Big Babs, and our last The Slice. They want to know what a back scuttle is, please explain. Babs and Slicey, what you do, right, is I'll show you, right. So imagine, like, you've got a lass, right, and and you just go on really fast, but you're gnawing, you're on the back, you're like a feral squirrel, mate, and so you latch on and you don't let go, and it's from behind, and it's a back scuttle. Sometimes you can wrap your arms underneath if you can get them all the way around. I've not been able to do that for years, like with my Julie, but and sometimes boobies bash together, you know, like them sort of silver bars that posh people have on the office desk. It's a really fun position. I suggest you try it. So yeah, that's a back scuttle. Anything else, Joe Pittman? Sorry, get a bit too into that there. Ian, I love your toe, mate. What, you washing your hands on that little emoji there? Good. Always wash your hands. David Smith, there he is. He's a comedian friend there. The human bald bag face, as I know him as. Look at that. He just looks like a massive set of knackers, his face. I love him. Good to see you, David. I hope you're well, mate. Is there a wig, you daft twat you're on about? Yeah. It's fucking lockdown, this, mate. I just can't stop it growing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Put a bit of a dampener on the mood, that, hasn't it? Have we got any others? One more, please. Where's your maracas? Rubbish questions. I'm not telling you, Colin. Right, we're going to move on to the final bit now. We're into the final 10 minutes of the quiz. All right, so it's all to play for. Like I said, if you've got a good chance of winning, be prepared. You could get sent a link to join us in the winner's zone on screen with me. It's going to be great. Right, so let's have the first question. Here we go. I will start that now. It's me. Question 21. People who know me know that I'm famously a member of the Thornaby Doggers, who meet twice weekly in a car park behind the back of the Griffin pub in Thornaby. Now, which of these rules are essential rules of the Thornaby Doggers elite? Okay, so never force entry, that vehicle and anus. Never explode on the windscreen. Yeah, obvious reasons. Always turn away when you're about to do a warm love wee. Is it D, all of the above, or E, none of the above? Please select the right answer. There's only one answer. But what could it be? And if you do want to sign up for the Thornaby Doggers, we are looking for new members at the moment. So please send me an email to info@tedhanky.com. We'll get a registration form out to you and a badge saying I love sausage or I love tuppence, whichever you prefer. You can have one of each, I don't mind. And you do need a car. We did have someone who tried to sign up on a BMX. And it just didn't quite work, although his brakes did get rather well oiled. So let's have a look at the correct answer. It is, of course, all of the above. They are, we've got strap-ons, strap-lines, and you should always bring your own baby wipes and yell, "Up the fucking borough!" when climaxing. That is one of the main rules of the Thornaby Doggers Society. So very important there. Now, we need to take a serious moment here because we are in a lockdown position. I don't know what I'm doing that with my boobs for. We're in a lockdown position, so we've got a message here from our Prime Minister and a question from him, Boris Johnson. Please play the clip.
I'd like to say hello to everybody. Thank you, first of all, for staying home and staying safe. And we are trying to take as many steps as we can in order to get you all back out. And I know this because I've just checked my Fitbit, so we are bang on with that one. My question to you all is this: what is the name of my son that I just had a few days ago? Well, my wife had. I didn't have it, literally, because I don't have a huge vagina. So, yes, what is the name of my recent son?
Boris there. Asking us there, what is the name of his newly born son? Okay, so get your answers ready. Is it? Good picture there. I did a bit of photoshopping, you know what I mean. Is it Wilfred Irvin Magic Johnson? Is it Wilfred Dwayne the Rock Johnson? Is it Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson? Or is it Wilfred Cecil Anthony Johnson? Please select the correct answer for Boris's brat. I shouldn't do that. It's not his fault, is it, that he's been born with a dad like that? You know what I mean? Poor lad. Can we please have the answer by Boris? Thank you.
And the answer is Wilfred Nicholas Laurie Johnson. So that's Wilfred Nicholas Laurie Johnson. Fucking hell, I think that was longer than the question, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. All the best, everybody, and have a great night, Ted.
Well, one of us got it wrong. It was either me or him. I'm pretty sure it was him, which is a bit weird, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because he's the dad. My good mate there, Danny Poe, still impressionist. You might have seen him from Britain's Got Talent final a few years ago. Lovely bloke from Hartlepool. Does a great Donald Trump as well. So the correct answer there is, of course, C, Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. I believe a lot of you fell for the red herring I threw in there of Wilfred Cecil Anthony Johnson, because it does sound like the name of a future Tory prick, doesn't it? I can't believe some of you actually thought he was called Magic Johnson. But, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I thought that was just clever wordplay by me. So you can thank me later for that. Okay, we're going to move on to our next question. We've got 3 questions left. Okay, here we go. The average person does what? Okay, 13 times a day. So I picked this picture because he's made his head look like a willy. So the average person does what 13 times a day? Boffs, that's a pump, scratches the junk and sniffs, laughs or moans about politics. Answer away. Oh, good. You're all getting it in there. Get it in deep. There we go. Sure. I mean, it's a tough one, that, isn't it? But the correct answer is actually laughs. Yeah, and a lot of you did go for that. Well done. 75% of you, though, went for boffs. You mucky gets, you know what I mean? But yeah, the usual chose laughs are correct. Now, there is a lot of people moaning about politics at the moment, so I think they need to redo that survey, because I reckon that's happening more than 13 times a day. Get a life, you know what I mean? So we're going to go on to our penultimate question, question 24. And this is, it's a good one here, right? It's illegal in Texas to put what on a neighbour's cow, okay? Graffiti, a hat, burger relish, or your knackers, right? Answer away. It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbour's cow? Graffiti, a hat, burger relish, or your knackers. Okay, answers in. Well done, Cedric. Well done, Swans. Here we go. The correct answer is, of course, graffiti. Yeah, a lot of you did choose hat, assuming there the stereotypical approach of cowboy hats with people from Texas. But it is, in fact, graffiti. It's illegal to do daublins on your neighbour's cow. So therefore, it must be legal for you to put your knackers on it. Just my theory, you know what I mean? So we are going to go into the last question. I'm not going to bring the leaderboard up until we've had this final question. And this is from one of my good mates. You know, we've been to loads of parties together before. He once lent me a Black & Decker drill head, and I never returned it because I'm a thief. And it is Demetrios from Stavros Flatley. Yeah, okay, please play the clip.
Hi Ted, Stavros Flatley here. Just wanted to ask you guys a question for your quiz. I've got a tattoo on my back and it's the last words of a famous film. It says dance. Did you say dance? Come on my boy. What was the film that's tattooed on my back?
Right, okie doke there. So Demetrios, he has a tattoo which says dance. Did you say dance? Come on, my boy. What film is it from? Is it from Flashdance, Stomp the Yard, Zorba's the Greek, or Broadway Melody of 1940? Okay, answer. This is important. You've got to get this right. Come on, do it. Do it. Pause it there. Oh, let's see the answer from my mate Demetrius.
The answer is Zorba the Greek. It's Anthony Quinn. Best film ever. Stay safe, guys.
Cheers, Stavros Flatley's dad. I think you find out that Carlito's Way is the best film ever, as demonstrated earlier. So, if you chose the correct answer of Zorba's Greek, which a lot of you did, well done. 83.3% of you. A lot of you went for Flashdance. Come on. That's not in Flashdance, you Doyle. Bloody hell. So we are going to now reveal the winner. Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. The winner is, by a whopping 48 points, the Vandenbracks. In second place there, we had Squawker. In third place, we had Quizzy Rascal. The Evans coming in there in fourth. Duncan, a nice fifth. Luke Evans playing on his own there. Well done with 84. Cedric there, who had some technical problems. She'd probably say that she would have won this otherwise. So sorry about that, mate. Parmo Time, the Swans, and Graham Patton there. That's your top 10. Doesn't mean you were bottom there, Graham. There's people below you, don't worry. So look. That was Ted Hanky's proper class quiz night. You know what I mean? Kane in Joke Pit now is going to try and contact the Vandenbracks to see if we can get them in the chat room with us. I'm hoping we can. He sent me a private message. No, it was earlier on when he hooked up with the thing. His Wi-Fi went off. So let's have a look, see if he can work his magic on this for me. Listen, I want to thank you all very much for playing this. I know we've overrun a little bit by 5 minutes. I hope you stick around for another 5 minutes and just watch this little bit we're going to do. The next one we're doing is on Friday, June the 19th. It's the same sort of process. I've got some great celebrities lined up again. Some of you seen tonight have done another question, but I've got some new ones as well. You know, some world-class cricketers, singers who've been on big sort of reality TV shows and all that type of stuff. So it's going to be an absolute belter. thank you very much for watching. If you've made a donation, thank you. If you haven't, I understand times are hard, so I'm not going to pressure you anymore. But if you would like to make a donation, the link is in the comments. All the money goes to the NHS. I'm hoping to raise, as much as I can over these next few weeks for the COVID charity as well, so they can all buy Vaseline or whatever they need. The last one was the same, and the next one will be the same as well. So feel free to get a ticket for the next one as well if you've enjoyed tonight. Feel free to share this as well. It'll be published onto my Ted Hanky page as well, so it'll be on there. So you can rewatch the show. You can share it about with whoever you want. Please do, so people can see it and get involved in the next one. Let's have a look. Send this link to them if I know them. Hang on, bear with us. I'm going to have to log into fucking Facebook. You dial. Peter and Paula Vandenbrak, I think it is. Let me have a look. See if I can find you. Bear with us. I'm just going to send you a message on Facebook. So you click the link. And then it'll ask you to select the 3 buttons in the top right hand corner of your screen and click Google Chrome, and then you can join us live, and everyone can see what the winner looks like then, and you can hurl abuse at them, you can call them knobheads, whatever you want to do. That's what I'd do anyway. Hang on. Oh man, I can't get in. Oh, what's going on? Hang on. This is not part of the show I was prepared for. Bloody hell. Right, we're in. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can find them. Sorry about this. Just talk amongst yourselves. You could try that back skull position if you're feeling a little bit adventurous. I don't know. So it's yeah. Sorry about this, everyone. It's oh, hang on, we're in. Hang on. Let's have a look. New message. Here we go. Listen, I found them. This is brilliant. Here we go. Here comes the link. Click this link if you want to join us. Boom, I've sent it on Facebook Messenger. You might need to check your others folder. I don't know. And you should be able to then be brought into the production studio. Thanks for donating there, mate. That's great. You should be brought into the donation studio here, and we can get your big daft faces on the screen, and I can then present you the cash virtually, if that makes sense. So in the meantime, has there been any more comments, Kane? I've seen a few people have donated there, which is lovely. Very nice indeed. I'll have a read through some of the comments while we're waiting. Let's have a look here. Peter's sorting it now. Oh, we're going to get him on. Brilliant. Always a pleasure, Ted. Cheers, mate. See you on it in the next one. That was Richard there. Mitch was just too shy to ask what dogging is, so I'll ask for him. That is where you basically park your car next to another person's car and you watch that person have it off with somebody else. Sometimes you get offered to join in as well, but very strict rules. Dan Campion, cheers, son. They have a detailed understanding of what backsculling is. Thanks so much. I'm glad I've cleared that up for you, Dan. No problem, mate. That's just our role. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I really do. I've had a great time. I really do. She doesn't know what a buff is. Just do one in the face, mate, and then tell her. That's what I'd do. I mean, right, here we go. Oh, who is this? Who is this on my screen? Is that Peter or Paula?
Yeah, Paula.
Oh, Peter! Congratulations, you and the Vandenbrak.
The missus.
Won.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Me and the missus. I feel lost for words, mate. It's been emotional. I'd like to thank the Pope, obviously, my mum and dad, just everyone, and especially you, mate. Couldn't have done without you. But if you're still there, mate, I don't know whether you are or not. You can just put the money back in for the NHS if that's all right.
I cut off. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. I just seen the moon in the background there, and I panicked and thought I was going to change it to a werewolf. Thanks very much for taking part tonight. Did you have a nice time?
It was cracking, mate. Obviously, the missus doesn't want to be on, but I thought I'd say hello.
You get stomach cramps, don't you? It's never nice.
Yeah. But put the money back in for the NHS, mate.
Oh, you're donating it back to the charity? Oh,
It's got to be, mate.
What a top
Yeah.
man. You're following suit with last month's winner, Simon Carey, as well. That's great. That's all. It all goes back into the pot. Thank you very much for being there. You don't look a lot like Derby's cocker. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not taking the hat off. I'm not taking the hat off. COVID-19, mate. No.
If you take that hat off, does your glasses and nose come off with it as well?
Yeah, it just a copy of you, mate. It'll be two of us looking exactly the same. So the hat's staying on. But cheers, fella.
Cheers, mate. Look after yourself. Bye-bye, pal.
And you take care.
Cheers, mate. Right, that was it. That's the end of Ted Hanky's Proper Class Quiz Night. Thank you, Paul. You're a star too, mate. Thank you very much for your kind words. Cheers, Richard. Always a pleasure, mate. Please, up the butter, Michael. Please tune in next time, June the 19th. Slice is fully scuttled up here in Aberdeen. I bet you look at that. Bloody hell. Wow. You see that? Bloody good. This is what you get in comedy, you know what I mean? Cheers, Simon. Thanks, mate. You're all brilliant. I love you all. Thank you very much. You know, she's wanting it, isn't she? Right, listen. Next time, please join us again. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. We've raised some great money for the NHS. Thanks, David. And as always, up the butter and believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get busy with the Quizzy?